God, get. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Verity Cupcakes. Today I'm going to be doing a fitness video that you guys requested on my live channel on YouNow. I actually recorded this video, and when I uploaded it, there are a bunch of horizontal black lines on it, so that's cool. So I'm actually right now just going to get into the initial meal prep, just to kind of get that out of the way, and then afterwards I'm going to give you guys little tips and hints and tricks, really, that I have to help you guys lose weight. You're going to need a cutting board and a knife. You're going to need these bagel thins, 110 calories, almond butter. Oh my God. You're gonna need a carton of eggs, smoked salmon, 1 red onion, low-fat cream cheese, capers, a pot full of water, bananas, and you're gonna want like a little trash bag to like put all the crap and stuff that you really don't need. You're also gonna need some kind of meal prep containers. So I use these for the breakfast ones, and I use these for the lunch or the dinner ones, but I think this should suffice. As far as these goes, you can get these at Kroger, Harris Teeter. I don't know if they have them at Walmart, but I'm sure that you can buy them online. I will actually find something for you guys on Amazon, so that way you guys can figure out where to buy it. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to cook the eggs. I'm gonna take this big pot of water and I'm gonna put it on high. Oh my God, get. For each meal prep, I put 2 hard-boiled eggs in each one. So I kind of just go based upon how many of these like little plate things that I have, and
Oh, honey.
And I do the math. So if I'm putting 2 in each one, so 2, 4.
I think math is so hard.
I'm gonna cook 14 hard-boiled eggs, but I'm actually going to cook 16 because I actually need to eat right now. You wanna make sure that you're constantly getting in some kind of protein. I mean, especially if you were trying to build muscle. What are you doing? You cheese me, dog. This is why you don't shop at Food Lion, honey. It looks like somebody drew on these with a marker. This is atrocious. What I do is I use one of these to kind of drop the eggs in there, so you just gently put them in there because you don't want to break the... What are you doing? No! Because you don't want to break the shell. Actually, I need coffee because I'm about to lose my freaking mind. I'm gonna leave that over there. I'm gonna wait for the pot to boil. While we're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up these onions, and I'm going to drain these capers. About it. Now I'm going to drain the capers. This is probably not the best. Oh my God, the onions. The onions! This is Marc Jacobs though. This is probably not the right way to drain capers, but I didn't say that I was perfect. I just said I was pretty. Alright, so now I got my onions, I got my capers, I got my bagels, I got my cream cheese. This is the salmon. This is gonna go with all of this. This is gonna go with the bagels. This is gonna go with the cream cheese, the capers, and the onions. I can get smoked salmon at Kroger or Harris Teeter. It's anywhere from like $6 to like $8.99. It really just depends on what store you go to. Okay, so it just kind of comes off like this. No! You gonna make YouTube videos? Right. I didn't buy enough, which I realized when I got home. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like chop. What are you doing, man? Get down, dog. Oh, girl, you a mess, honey. Okay. The water is boiling, so now we're gonna go ahead and put in our eggs. Like I said, I'm gonna make an extra 2, just so that I can eat something because like I'm really hungry. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my timer to 13 minutes. That is how long I boil my eggs and that's how I like them. Why are you trying to grab my camera? You making moves out here? You gonna pay this rent, honey? Right. Go ahead, put these back in. Okay, so while those are cooking, we're gonna continue with the salmon here. I chopped this in half. So it just kind of like peels off, just like that. I feel like this is a good, well-rounded breakfast for the most part. For your bagel, you want like 2 pieces. So why I do this, what you're about to see, is because in the morning, obviously I want a fresh bagel. I'm not going to put a previously cooked bagel inside of my meal prep. So I just put all the stuff in here. So that way, when I do toast my bagel, I have the stuff that I need to finish it off. Put some onions in here, put some capers in there for my bagel. It's just that simple. You just kind of put it in right there, just like this. And then your 2 eggs are gonna go right here. That way everything is prepared and ready to go. Onions and capers. So what I do, this is actually a pretty good technique, is I just take all of the leftover onions and the leftover capers and I just kind of mix them in a bag so that the next time I'm ready to meal prep, I have them all ready to go. I put these in the fridge. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the other side of this cutting board because we're about to cut the bananas and I really don't feel like having banana flavored onions. I mean, onion flavored bananas. Oh, honey. Then what I do for each meal prep, I go ahead and I do half of banana for each dish. I'm gonna chop it in half. Set it aside so that way you can portion it out and you know properly. So there is half of a banana. I'm going to just plop it in here like this. Whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and take this almond butter and I'm gonna take a big dollop and I'm just going to put it right in here. So it looks just like this. So the eggs are done. You just dump the hot water into the sink. I kind of just like fill the pot back up with cold water. So that way when you crack them, you're not burning your hands. Don't stop believing.
You have one of the worst voices I've ever heard, truthfully.
So I put it in cold water. Oh my God, honey. And yesterday I know that you reminded me to get clarifying shampoo and I just wanted to clarify that I got the clarifying shampoo, okay? Remind me to get almond butter, virgin olive oil, and smoked salmon. Thank you. By the way, if this looks weird, I'm wearing shorts under this because my ass is tall and, you know, I'm not trying to have everyone see my unshaven cupcake. I just take the egg and I crack it on the side of the pan like this. And I just break the shells open. Make sure that you get a plate with a paper towel on it because these can get a little wet. And you're gonna wanna make sure that all the water is off of them. Put some ice in that bitch. And then to get the excess shell off, I just kind of run it under water and then I just place it on the plate just like this. Finally, the eggs are all done. That's probably the most annoying. Dump the water out, blah, blah, blah. Just like, I'll clean it later, you know? Harold, clean my dishes. So then I'm just gonna take like an extra paper towel. I'm just gonna blot these off because I don't want them to be wet when I put them in the carton. Just like this. Boop. Boop. So this is what your meal prep should look like. I have the bananas that I dip in almond butter. I have the smoked salmon that's going to go on top of the bagel along with the capers and the red onions that's also gonna go on top of the bagel. And then I have my 2 eggs. Just Put the lid on like this. That way in the morning you can wake up, this can come out just as is. You toast your bagel, you put your low-fat cream cheese on it, you put the capers and onions and salmon on there, and then you're good to go and you eat the rest. Make sure that you're drinking a full glass of water, preferably with some lemon juice in it. Every morning I wake up, I do grab my cup of coffee. I don't use dairy anymore because it's not as good for you. I do use almond milk creamer or whatever. I no longer use regular dairy, super flavored, sugary creamers for my coffee anymore when I wake up in the morning. I use almond milk creamer. Then I go ahead and eat my meal preps, which is 2 hard-boiled eggs, a thin bagel that's 110 calories, with low-fat cream cheese, capers, onions, smoked salmon on it, and then a half of a banana diced up with some almond butter to dip it in. For a snack or a lunch right before I go to the gym, I do something really small. Either it'll be like I don't know, 3 hard-boiled eggs. Sometimes it'll be a salmon bagel, you know, with a protein shake. It really, really depends. I try and keep my protein shakes down to 2 a day because too much of that stuff really can't be good for you. Your muscles absorb protein way better from foods, I find. When I come home from the gym, I eat one of my meal preps, which is usually chicken, spinach, and red beans and rice. Honey, get a job. What, mamita? Oh, baby, I love you. I'll have like an egg before bed or a can of tuna. Now what I do after the gym is right after the gym, I always drink a protein shake and in the form of whey or whey isolate, okay? That's the fastest absorbing protein and it's gonna hit your muscles quicker because that's what your muscles initially need right after a workout like that. What I do right before bed, and I swear this will really change your life, is drink a casein protein shake, which is a slow releasing protein. So that way throughout all the night, you're not getting any of the nutrition. You're not getting any protein, nothing to feed your muscles. So what casein does is it's a slow releasing protein. So that way throughout the nighttime, through 6 to 8 hours, you're still getting the nutrition and the food and the protein that your muscles need in order to recover and to get bigger if that's what you prefer. As far as supplements or anything like that, really I only take 2 things. Now this is kind of like a multivitamin. I actually got this from my tanning salon here that's local. It's called BU or Benayou. I will actually post a link in the description below where you can get it off of Amazon. So you don't like have to go to my tanning salon in Virginia Beach and buy it. You can actually find it on Amazon. Now, to be honest with you, this does have a lot of vitamins. The only thing I think I really noticed about taking these was how nice my hair got. My hair started growing really fast. It seemed to be more shiny. Now, mind you, that could just be because I'm sober now. You know, I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't know if that's anything to do with your hair. I'm eating healthy. I'm getting a lot of vitamins already within my diet. So that may be why. But I did find that these worked, I think. So I do recommend these. I would probably buy these again. I take these probiotics by Fortify. How can I be this hot and be single? Yeah, 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 yeah. I like to take a probiotic just because it's good for your vaginal health. It's good for your digestive system, and your digestive system has a lot to do with your skin. And I tend to break out really, really bad. So I like to make sure that I'm taking care of that. Probiotics are really, really good for you. So that's what I do. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and make sure that you leave me a comment or any advice or any questions that you might have for me. If there's anything specific you'd like to see about my fitness journey, please let me know. Also, please understand that I have been sober for like 40 days. And honestly, cutting alcohol out of my diet did so much for me. Like, I was drinking all the time. So when I was drinking like that, I would go to the gym and it would mean nothing. It did almost nothing because I was drinking so much. So I would certainly cut down the alcohol or just not do it at all. Now I know that's really hard, trust me. Coming from someone who is as lit as I used to get.
You guys look like you smell like tampon boxes.
I understand how hard it is to cut out the alcohol, but please, if you can, if there's a way, please cut out the alcohol. If you can't remain completely sober, please only stick to like 3, maybe 4 drinks a week, if even that. Also, I make sure that I take a sleep aid in the evening and I get my full 8 to 9 hours. I get really bitchy if I don't get 8 to 9 hours as it is, so I make sure I get a lot of sleep, and quitting alcohol definitely helped me do that. I also work out between 4 to 5 times a week. Obviously, not everyone's gonna have time for that. I am a social media influencer, so I kind of have time to do that, you know, amongst editing videos and everything else and going live. Your biggest thing is going to be your biggest thing is going to be your dedication to looking good and feeling good and being healthy. I think what really did it for me was the sobriety. I really started like going hard with it while I was sober, and only really while I was sober. And now I really don't have an excuse. Sobriety certainly helped me. But please keep in mind that the first week or two is always the hardest. It's always hard to get up and try and motivate yourself and really, really want to go. But if you can just make yourself go. Like, don't think about it. Just like, nope, I'm just gonna go. And then once you get there, work out for 10 minutes. If you feel like leaving, then just leave. But try and make the effort. Get up, go out, do it, and just get it over with. Just do it. And then eventually you're going to start seeing results. And that's when it's really gonna become addictive. Once you start seeing your booty getting bigger and your waist getting smaller, like, you know, you get excited, you know what I'm saying? And it helps because then you like wanna be naked in front of people, so it definitely like increases your chance of getting laid, you know what I mean? Thank you guys so much. Please make sure that you follow me on Twitter, Daddy Cupcakes _, Snapchat is Braddy _cupcakes, and Instagram is Braddy Cupcakes _. For any business inquiries, please hit up Braddy PR on Twitter and he will get back to you as soon as he can. And make sure that you come and watch me live on younow.com/Braddy Cupcakes. Thanks guys, love you.